Ethiopia has essentially been under one-party government for more than 20 years now. Political opposition members are being jailed and tortured. Journalists are getting arrested, charged with terrorism, put in jail for many years. Though it's a key U.S. ally in the region, it really is an atrocious human rights record.
I have described the Citizen Lab as a hacktivist hothouse.
Researchers at Citizens Lab have been tracking the use of spyware for the last several years, and it looks as though the Ethiopian government is using spyware to track journalists even when they're not in Ethiopia itself. The Ethiopian community in the United States is about 500,000 people strong, and about half of that community is in the Washington area. The group in Northern Virginia is called the Ethiopian Satellite Television Service. They beam reports back into Ethiopia that frequently are critical of the government. In December, staff members for ESAT started getting odd emails that apparently included some spyware. At least one staff member of ESAT opened one of these documents, and at that point, a remote user would have been able to take control of his computer, turn on the microphone, look through his emails, and gain access to his contact list.
My computer is full of information from Ethiopia, many names and email address, telephone numbers. People, send me anonymously information from Ethiopia.
And that could potentially put people back in that country in mortal danger. The Ethiopian government says that they don't use spyware, but Citizen Lab has a new report that details an attack on journalists from that country. Citizen Lab's researchers believe that the spyware came from a company called Hacking Team.
Remote Control System Galileo. The hacking suite for governmental interception.
There's been a growth in the past few years of these commercial spyware and surveillance tools. And while it once was the case that only the most sophisticated governments in the world could potentially flip on our microphones, for example, or rifle through documents on our hard drives, this has become democratized now. These companies are making this kind of technology available to all sorts of governments all over the world. And so we're remarkably vulnerable to spying of this sort.
Rely on us.